Hey everyone, Tech1421 here. Welcome back to my countdown series to Call of Duty Ghosts. It is day number 9. We have worked ourselves into single digits here on my countdown series, and we are less than 9 days away from the release of Call of Duty Ghosts. I am very excited. Today we're going to be talking about maps, and I chose this gameplay here on for Modern Warfare 2 on the map Overgrown for a specific reason, because this map was remade and taken back from Call of Duty 4 and brought into a Modern Warfare 2. And I wanted to start off the commentary by listing a few maps that you may or may not have realized that were either remakes, redone, and brought into other Call of Duty games that made some kind of an appearance in multiple Call of Duty games. So first off, we got Courtyard, and that was turned into Dig in Black Ops 2, and that was a original Modern Warfare, or not a Modern Warfare, it was a original World at War map. And then we have Chinatown was a remake. I don't actually know the original name of it, but that was from Call of Duty 4. It was remade, and it was remade from Call of Duty 2. And then Stadium from Black Ops 2 became Takeoff in from the original Black Ops became Takeoff in Black Ops 2. And then another Call of Duty 2 map became Wasteland in Modern Warfare 2. That was pretty cool. And then a World at War map, Cliffside, became, I believe, what was called Golf Course. I don't actually know the actual name. It might have been called Golf Course in Black Ops, so that's pretty cool there. And then there's Firing Range. I don't know what it actually became, but I know that that was redone as well. And then there's some other maps that were pretty much exactly the same. I think Newtown was a little bit different, but overall it was pretty much the same exact map. And then Vacant, Strike, Crash, Overgrown, and Terminal were exactly the same. And that kind of leads into what I was going to say first, and was basically, I do hope that I love when they remake games, and a lot of my favorite maps are remade, but I hope that they remake them and kind of change the scenery around. I like what they did with like Chinatown and Golf Course and stuff like that, where it's the same basic structure of the map, and you could recognize the map as being a remake, but it's completely different, and it just looks and feels a little bit different than the original map from its original game. So I do hope they remake a few of the maps, but in the DLC, I hope that they kind of make it a little new and kind of bring new scenery to it and make it look a little different, if you know what I'm talking about. So before we get into the maps that are going to be in Call of Duty Ghosts, I do want to ask the question of the day, which is a kind of a 3-part question. What is your favorite map? What is your least favorite map? And what map were you the most, I guess, just overall angry about or frustrated about that they brought into the game, or just disgusted about? I don't know the best way to put it. So basically, my favorite maps are a few. I couldn't just list one, so I listed a few of them. My favorite maps are High Rise from Modern Warfare 2, Chinatown from COD 4, Crash from either game, and then Seatown from Modern Warfare 3. Those are my favorite maps. You can see I have a pretty good list as far as games go. They're not just from one particular game. And then my least favorite maps is probably Wetworks, and that's kind of funny because Call of Duty 4 was probably my favorite Call of Duty, but I did not like Wetworks. Whenever it came up, I was angry. And then CeeLo from World at War. It was just way too big, and I could not deal with that map at all. And then the maps that I was most just disgusted about, or just angry and frustrated that they kind of brought him into the game, was probably Macon Night. If you remember that, they pretty much just took the same Macon map and changed the tide of the water and just made it nighttime. So they could have put their time and effort into making better servers or better connections, but no, they decided to make it night. And then Terminal, I actually paid for the DLC, and when I found out that they were putting Terminal back in the game, I felt ripped off. So that's going to be for that. If you guys could let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on all 3 of those questions. And now let's go ahead and get into the maps that are going to be in Call of Duty Ghosts. So first off, we have 4 maps that we've actually seen footage of and we've seen gameplays on, and that is Chasm, Octane, Strike Zone, and Whiteout. Now, Chasm, first off, is a medium-sized map, close-range combat type of map. And then Octane is a medium map as well, and that's the one with the gas station in the middle. And that kind of brings me to my other point, which is going to be these maps are going to be very interactive, and that's actually really cool. They did that with in Black Ops, original Black Ops. They did that a little bit. I know they had like the zip line, and there's a few different interactive things. I know, I think it was Radiation. They had the thing move up and down in the middle. So it was little interactive things like that that really kind of was really cool in the game. They're going to make some really interactive things in Call of Duty Ghosts that are going to make the maps cool and just enjoyable to play. And the next map that we've seen footage of is Strike Zone. This is also a medium-sized map, and that was the map that's in like a stadium. It's an indoor and outdoor map. And then finally, Whiteout was that snow map. It's kind of in a winter village, and that's a pretty big map. All of them are pretty good maps. I think I'm gonna have, I don't have too many flaws. We haven't really played them yet, but as far as the footage that I've seen, they're pretty good maps, and I kind of like them all. And then Free Fall, I should say, Free Fall is the DLC map that if you pre-order the game, you're gonna get for free, and that is a very close quarters map. And then I'm just going to go down the list of the rest of the maps here. I don't have too much information on any of them, but I just know the names of them. You can kind of get an idea of kind of what you might see as far as the maps go in Call of Duty Ghosts. So first off, we got Flooded. It looks pretty open. Then we have Fright, which is kind of like a factory transport depot base map. And then we have Stonehaven, I believe it's called, and that's going to be in some kind of like castle thing, and it's a very long distance map. We have Overlord, which is a satellite military outpost. Then we have Prison Break, which kind of has me a little scared. It's a jungle-based map, and it's for stealthy kind of play, so watch out for those campers. Then we have Sage, which is going to be an open map with lots of cover. And then we have Sovereign, which is going to be another factory-based map. Then we have Tremor, which is going to be a Texas map, which is kind of strange. And then Warhawk, finally, which is an evacuated town with open streets. So that's going to be that list. Hope you enjoyed this. We went a little bit long on this one, but we did talk about a lot in this video. If you could leave it a like, and I will see everyone tomorrow for day number 8. We're going to revisit some of the topics we talked about early, starting with the guns in episode or day number 8. So I'll see everyone then. Don't forget to answer the questions of the day, and I'll see everyone tomorrow. Peace.